Family friends, just before we begin Barry service, can I ask you to make sure that your mobile phone is turned off or turned to silent, please? And I'd like to introduce you to Cherie and Ada. Thank you.
Haere mai rā, haere mai te manuhiri tuarangi nei e. Haere mai rā, haere mai rā.
Hui hui a mai rā mātou mati te rānei e, kia tangi tātou katoa, haere mai, whakatau mai rā, haere mai.
Haere ati rā, o ngā mate, haere, haere, haere ati rā, ngā mate.
Whakatau mai rā, haere mai, haere mai, haere mai.
Thank you, Anita, as well. Please be seated, girls. Thank you. I'd like to welcome you here this morning as we gather here today to honour, to give thanks, to pay tribute to the life of Dr. Barry Cross, and to express our love and our care for him, to bring comfort and support to those of his family and friends who are here and have been deeply hurt by his passing. Also acknowledge everyone that is on live stream today and looking and on today and a part of the service. Barry leaves behind his wife Andrea and sons Ryan and Simon, daughter-in-law Amanda. He's a proud granddad to Elliott, Isaac and Zoe, a much-loved brother to David and Sandra, a brother-in-law to Irene and Lesley, and a dear friend to many. And each of us has come here with our own memories, our own stories, and our own sense of loss. Whether we knew Barry as a husband, a parent, a sibling, a friend, a colleague or a doctor, we share in the sorrow of his passing and the gratitude for having known him. And this is a time to mourn, but also it's a time to reflect, to celebrate a life lived, and to find comfort in one another. We're not only here to say goodbye, we're here also to acknowledge the deep impact Barry had on all of us and to begin together the journey of healing. In this time and place, may we find peace. May we speak with love and remember with a smile the Barry who meant so much to so many. And we're going to share some of the good and happy moments of Barry's life, and I have the wonderful honour and privilege on behalf of the family to share the eulogy, and thank you to Andrea for putting the eulogy together. Barry Cross was a unique person, thoughtful, humble, and never forgetful of his Kiwi origins. As a lot of you would know and remember, if you were caught in conversation with Barry, he could go on for hours about his particular passion of the moment. It might be just a simple car park, affordable housing, or the latest in technology. As a GP, Barry was known for his compassion, his empathy, and devotion to his patients, regardless of their circumstances. He was proud of his sons, Ryan and Simon, and their progress throughout life, especially since he had worked long hours in their childhood. As a dad, when Andrea was away, he would load up breakfast bowls with Cocoa Pops, cream, and Milo, the breakfast of champions, insistent that the boys have a sustainable meal at the start of each day. And of course, his dietary specialty, cake for breakfast as well, if there were any leftovers. After all, it contained all the main food groups. Let's not mention the hundreds of kilos of lollies his young patients consumed, keeping the dentist here in business for many a year. I hope they come, some of them today as well. Barry should have had diabetes, but he didn't. Barry's grandchildren will always remember their grandfather serving up jelly and ice cream on a Friday night. Don't forget the chocolate that was snuck in every now and again, or the cakes from the local patisserie. As a husband and father and granddad, he was just as passionate about developing memories, and that he did. Ryan and Simon would remember the road trip to Queensland when they stopped at a beach and spent an hour or so trying to crack open green coconut husks on the rocks and wooden posts. The countless hours on a Sunday sailing at Urunga and eating fish and chips by the river for lunch. Also the videoing of basketball games. They would also remember Barry's attempt in the 90s to set up a local neighbourhood internet by stringing wire along the back fences. His brilliant technical skill at streaming Ryan and Amanda's wedding service from Ballarat in 2012 to New Zealand for his mother Val, and their constant rebooting of our home internet because You don't know what you don't know. An observer of human nature, Barry was always talking about politics, economics, and housing rules and regulations. Ahead of his time, in 1988, he developed front desk software with Kay McMullen, opened a hearing testing clinic for children with glue ear with Andrea, a new medical centre that was designed with future expansion in mind in 1993, and of course most proudly established Coffs Harbour's first after-hours medical centre in 1986. The girls at the Red and White would remember his 5-minute switch around of dead printers. He had bought, very cleverly, 10 at once to achieve this. But also his constant fiddling with software to ensure adequate backup and restoring procedures, especially handy when the floodwaters inundated the surgery not once, twice, but 3 times. In the early years, Barry would mow the lawns, develop computer software, and generally refused to take holidays, fearful of the mountain of work upon his return. That all changed when he was forced into early retirement in 2015 due to Parkinson's disease. Suddenly the world opened up beyond his 4x4 metre consultation room. In the ensuing years, he and Andrea travelled the world, met up with long-lost friends and relatives, made new friends, played table tennis everywhere they went, tasted food on an international scale. He was once observed ordering nothing but hamburgers in Canada, only to tell his sister-in-law, Irene, that he was conducting a survey of North American food. Had an answer for everything, didn't he? That same scientific approach applied to cheesecake, bread, especially French bread, and coffee. On one cruise, Barry was playing ping pong on one deck when the ball flew off the side. Funnily enough, it came into a deck below, right beside Andrea, telling you to come up and play. Once in Canada, he rode Irene's little sled, snowboard style, down the field, intrigued by snow for the first time in his life, only to be yelled at by his wife that their insurance didn't cover him for snow sports. In Venice, he went to the bakery one morning just around the corner and didn't return for over an hour. His explanation? I didn't get lost, I got temporarily misplaced. In Belfast, he drove at night to a table tennis venue, only to be stopped in the dangerous Falls streets by the police, who directed him go straight back home. Barry's boyhood love of sport and adventurous nature ensured he lived life on the edge. At table tennis, he was a whiz at returning impossible shots and extraordinarily patient with new players learning the game. He would attend North Coburg Teenagers Club as many times as he could each week, convinced it helped delay Parkinson's symptoms. On some of his international journeys, Barry would just suddenly paint people's walls, clean paths, trim hedges, chop wood, and mow lawns. He could not sit still. His painting prowess was extended to close friends who were convinced to allow him to paint their houses. Yes, you, Judy and Steve. These close friends also stimulated Barry's intellect that allowed him to continue to keep up with current events. In 2019, he became the chief boat wrangler for a 5-day marathon on the Murray River during the bushfires when Andrea and crew paddled 400 kilometres. His main claim to fame then was that his bright trousers allowed the dragon boat to zero in on their landing spot, carefully selected by Barry. Since moving to Melbourne after a few years ago, Barry spent as much time as possible with his grandchildren, Elliott, Isaac and Zoe. They enjoyed playing hide and seek, riding their bikes with him, cooking pavlova and pancakes, watching movies on a laptop, reading books, painting of course, pushing swings at the local playground. He once disappeared with Isaac for an hour or so, much to Amanda's distress, only to be discovered walking back to the house with the 3-year-old having demanded they go to the playground. And he could not deny a 3-year-old's wishes. Barry loved children. Spending many hours painting and renovating their new house, Barry's latest passion was a concern for passive housing and conserving energy. He would climb into ceilings, onto roofs, much against medical advice, to correct all the inefficiencies of the past, replumbing outside drains with Steve and Adam, building a Taj Mahal-size chook pens, and lining every space with insulation against the cold and the heat. He also went to sewing classes, dragging a reluctant Andrea along, to learn how to hem their new curtains and make aprons. It was also on the lookout for cheap cotton and material at the local op shops. As a young boy, Barry developed his hard work ethic, serving ice creams in his mother's, Val's, corner dairy milk bar, earning money, washing dishes, his brother doing a paper run as well, and working on building sites and factories as a medical student in his holidays. He was very proud and dangerous of his Ramset licence, a nail gun powered by gunpowder. They're still around, are they? Wow. When Barry and Andrea got married in Val and Norman's back garden, Norman was playing Here Comes the Bride on his organ he'd practiced for a previous month. Never one to hold back, Val marched up to the window and said, "You can stop now, Norman, she's here." Barry got on well with Norman, his stepfather. You never knew if they would return from a walk with Ryan, still fully clothed or not. Falling into local creeks was a special bonding experience for them all. Barry was always very proud of his mother, Val, raising them as a single parent. In the early years, she would always visit him from New Zealand, having smuggled lovely slices through customs and Kiwi chocolates. Barry's earthly being may have left this world, but his spirit, memories, kindness and love will be remembered forever by all whose lives he touched. Thank you, Andrea, for putting that together. Now, Barry had a favourite reading, and I'd like to call upon now Kay to come up and read High Flight.
Oh, I have slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds, and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Whirled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air, up the long, delirious, burning blue. I've topped the wind-swept heights with easy grace where ne'er lark or even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.
Thank you, Kay. Family and friends, I'm going to ask you to turn your attention now to the screens. We've got some photos that the family have put together and some amazing pieces of music as well.
am sailing, I am sailing home again, across the sea. I am sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be free. I am flying, I am flying like a bird across the sky. I am flying, passing high clouds to be near you, to be free. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Through the dark night, far away. I am dying, forever crying, to be with you. Who can say? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Through the dark night, far away. I am dying, forever crying, to be with you. Who can say? There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win.
so weary when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Thank you for sharing those photos with us. He looked good in that Scottish hat, didn't he? I'm sure those photos have invoked some memories, and I'd like you to sit now and listen to a very, very special song, Going Home, and we'll just think of Barry and some of those photos that you've seen, and we'll just have our own thoughts of him. It's entitled Going Home. Family and friends, can I ask you to please stand now as we come to the most difficult part of our service as we say farewell to Barry. And now tenderly, lovingly and reverently we farewell Dr. Barry Cross into nature's keeping. We wish Barry peace in eternity. He is now into the last sleep, free of any concern and care. But his spirit will live on in all of you who loved him and appreciated the part that he played in your life. And family and friends, to love someone is to risk this pain of parting, and not to love is to never have lived. The pain and the tears that you have now is the honouring of your love for Barry. And if you do have any regrets today, may they be turned into gratitude for the time that you shared with Barry. And I'd like to give you an opportunity now, when I ask you to respond with these beautiful words, Barry, with our love, we let you go. Now, Barry, into the arms of eternity with family and friends gone before you, lighting your way. Together now, as your family and friends, we respond with those words, Barry, with our love, we let you go. And Barry, into our most precious memories within all of our hearts, together now as your family and friends, we respond, Barry, with our love, we let you go. And Barry, into your freedom and peace until one day we are reunited with you again. Together now as your family and friends, we respond, Barry, with our love, we let you go. And may you rest in peace. I'd like to close with this blessing. Family and friends, may you go forward today with a small flickering of light in your soul. May the memories of Barry begin to bring you comfort. May the words, touch and presence of others bring you peace. And may you be blessed in your coming in and your going out today, grateful for a life that's been lived and for Barry's legacy that he's left behind. May you go in peace today. We're going to close with a couple of final songs, Over the Rainbow and What a Wonderful World by Israel Kamakawi. And I'd like to mention that you are most welcome to stay behind and share some more memories with the family. And we've got some morning tea organised. I think they're Anzac biscuits, very importantly. A bit of New Zealand and Australia combined. Thank you.
It's